You can't lead an organization with the approach of, I am going to keep my head down and my mouth shut enough to maintain my executive role.
And try to keep
That's
everybody
not leadership.
happy on all sides.
Yeah, I just don't want to be, that could be my head in a basket, is not leadership. That's not leadership. And the egos and the stars that, cable news produces grow so big that they do need to be managed. And that's, like, Roger got that. I mean, back in the Roger days, he had Bill O'Reilly. Can you imagine managing Bill O'Reilly's ego? He's a very strong personality. And he was a big star, and he was our number one star and our number one show. And Roger understood that he had built that. Roger had built that and allowed that to be built. Not like Bill had nothing to do with it. I'm just saying, it was under Roger's leadership. But when he laid down the law on Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, Greta Van Susteren, yours truly, any of us, we knew it was the law. That he was the boss, and we had to do what he said. And since he left, he was forced out. Of course, that leads me back to the beginning of the show and Bombshell and that whole story. Since he left, they haven't had that strong leadership with somebody who's got 10-2 on the steering wheel and does not let the thing pull too far right or left. That was Roger's genius, and never letting it pull too far left. Yes, of course, because news tends to be left, and young people you hire tend to be left, or too far right. People don't give Roger enough credit for that. He understood where the American people were, where the audience was. And that takes genius. It takes strength. It takes the gall, the guts of a true leader. And I do think that the absence of that is what has led to a lot of these problems. The primetime anchors, of course, they're going to do what they're going to do. Of course, they're going to, they're running their own individual fiefdoms. I blame them less than I blame the management, to be perfectly honest with you. Like Tucker, what's his job? It's to put numbers on the board.
I totally
He's an
agree.
opinion guy. It's like, I get what he's doing. I don't get why management isn't being stronger about, this is our vision. This is where we are okay and where we're not okay. Roger would have had, right after Arizona, he would have said, whatever. Maybe he would have said it is too close. We're going to take that back the call and we're going to wait. And that's fine. Maybe that's what he would have said. But he would have had a very clear vision. He would not have had a fucking conference call with 40 people and fired the decision. No, that never would have happened. It upsets me because the thing that Roger did was he protected the news division. He always protected the news division. Why did he do that? Because he understood it was integral to the reputation of Fox News. There could be no Bill O'Reilly, no primetime commentators without the news engine driving the respect for the organization, as begrudging as it might have been from our critics. And they're not doing that now. They're not protecting the news division. They're surrendering in these memos. That's what it's showing. They're surrendering to audience demand or fear of falling ratings. That's not the way. That's not it. Sometimes the audience gets disappointed. You don't think they were disappointed when Mitt Romney lost? I was there, believe me. The primetime ratings went off the cliff. But you know what happened? They came back. You didn't have to lie to the audience. You didn't have to mislead the audience. They came back. It's a long-term game. And they need a strong leader who understands that. And I'm sorry, because I'm friendly with most of these people. They don't have it. I've never been able to compost before. It was always too complicated and too much work. Not anymore, thanks to Lomi. Lomi allows me to turn my food scraps into dirt with the push of a button. Lomi is a countertop electric composter that turns scraps into dirt in under 4 hours. There's no smell when it runs, and it's really quiet. Thanks to Lomi, we have way less garbage each week. And instead, we are turning our food waste into nutrient-rich dirt that we can feed to our plants. Now, I am composting and creating soil instead of waste. I have a basically limitless supply of dirt from my growing garden. And if you would like to start making a positive environmental impact too, or you just want to make cleanup after dinner that much easier and fun, Lomi is perfect for you. Go to lomi.com/MK, LOMI.com/MK, and use the promo code MK to get $50 off your order. $50 off when you head to LOMI.com/MK. Use that promo code MK for your discount. Food waste is disgusting. Lomi is the solution. Lomi.com/MK. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.